I didn't realize that we hit the tree, we cleared the tree, and then we just kept going, and then we ran into the swamp gas.
No, the tree is the swamp gas.
Well, it's in the area.
Yeah.
But
that's
we didn't travel
that's several hours
that.
after the goblin fight.
I don't recall it being several hours after the goblin fight, but okay.
I think I just kind of made the comment of, and the ship's going.
Yeah. He didn't make a huge deal about it.
It's like, and you're continuing down the path.
Fair enough. I just didn't hear it, so I wanted to make sure.
Yep. Okay. Guess what? Kodo got hit by the giant longbow tree firing people. And on top of that, he was hexed. I punished myself.
I feel like I'm shocked about the hex. I'm not sure where the hex came from. The rest of that, not surprising.
Stop hurting yourself.
The giant algae-covered skeleton, now 85 feet away because it was moved, did a cast.
I'm sorry, but why can't we just leave the gas area and then just blow it up and watch everything blow up?
Because it's kind of hard to back up when there's a giant enemy crab on the paddle wheel.
Just have Tim Spanish it for like 6 seconds.
We also have giant skeletons both in front and behind us throwing things at us.
They're just throwing things.
Like trees, yeah, they do serious damage.
Oh, they're throwing... Lord.
They're using giant bows to launch tree trunks at us.
I do roll to see if the bow straight up breaks.
This place for? Are we in the store?
So yeah, we're just kind of SOL.
Like seriously, why are we here? Just like, why are we here? Does this place exist? Come move us from this place.
It exists to challenge the party.
And also, keep in mind whom it is you're chasing.
Yeah, that too.
I'm done with this. No more undead after this.
Yeah, that's gonna be kind of hard. This is kind of an undead
Just
themed
no
campaign.
more. Just no more.
Hey, Brian's coming back online.
Just no more, please.
Yeah, sorry, can't help you there.
Koda's been slammed into the wall, into the ship wall by fragments of trees and stuff. Ah!
Kodo just needs to grow a spine.
Well, for what it's worth, it is now Crib's turn.
Cool. I'm pretty sure Crib will take his stick and whack the thing in the butt.
I will gladly do that. By the way, did you do my whole chilling influence thing?
No?
It gives me cold damage.
I didn't see it on your sheet.
It's there, it's towards the bottom.
Chilling influence.
Well, the key thing.
And
utilizing a bonus action. Okay,
there.
that's why. I've been using your bonus action to attack.
So you've been using my keep or just been doing the one bonus action?
Okay, so I will spend... I'm sorry, you're roboting hard.
Yes, I have one signal.
Utilizing a bonus action, you can enter an icy state, grants you an extra die of damage. Okay, so ignore the third attack as I grant him an extra d8 of cold. Hey, he's finally back.
Yata!
Oh, there's an Eric.
Sort of.
I mean,
He's
do you
very
consider one bar at 4G worth being here?
That's better than my 4G 1 moment 0 bars the
Yeah,
next.
ignore the 28.
Okay,
I'm in the foothills of
require
North Carolina,
a
good sir.
exterior
I
roll for
move
the
and
lightning
have
spurring out
signal.
Oh,
Hmm?
15.
You haven't been killing me yet, have you, Tristan? I know you want to.
I haven't been killing you, but you have been taking damage.
the gasp.
Okay.
I say your
expect
average
to
roll
take
has been between 15
so
and
much
20
damage in
for saving throws and defense.
That's pretty. Oh,
Captain takes a little bit of damage.
I don't see damage on here. Is it the 5?
The 5 was to the captain.
Okay. I rolled a 15. I guess that means he saved.
15, yeah.
Okay.
Kriv was able to dodge the randomly arcing bits of lightning as the husk of a creature slumps. And I'm just going to move it here as it slides to be partly on the first deck of the deck in the upper bridge deck area. It's kind of inert there being an obstruction. The active lightning inside of its undead form is now extinguished.
Cool.
Okay, does Kriv anything else you would like to do? Move, utilize a reaction for something?
No, there's nobody in range for a reaction.
Oh.
And it doesn't look like there's anybody in range for him to move to, because they're all in the water and being all gigantic and shit.
I mean, technically, they're trying to... If his reaction can be used for an attack, you could try to tag this red giant skeleton.
Oh, it's right next to the boat where you can reach it?
Yeah.
Well, he can't use his reaction for that, but he will move to engage the skeleton so that he can do that again on his turn.
Okay. The giant crab will count as difficult terrain. I know you have a lot of movement, so it doesn't really matter. I'm just stating it for the record. Okay, now it's the coat to the toe. I knew the flying objects would find me eventually. Okay, shocking, that would not be a good idea. Wall of light. Okay, fine. Let's see if I can get the two of you with this. Oh, that extra damage from higher level casting is so much. It is you know. Okay. A cone of ice outstretches from Koto's location. Those who are dead. Okay. As ice forms around the bony structure of these giant creatures, although it does not seem to cause much more than slight brittleness. Oh, well, that's great. I want to move over here. And we'll move up to the top. Oh, these things are still here. Okay. Captain, I know you're working on something up there. Do you have it ready? Yeah, but I'll need your hand with it. Dash. So we'll leave it here. Not quite right. Okay, Killian will refoot. For a better number. Ah, it's Kodo's number. Okay, can she... You're dealing with the middle third.
Here you go, folks.
You exist.
Dialogue.
Still having an epic struggle with the log.
Well, I killed one of the thirds. I'm on the second third.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Your series of attacks have devastated roughly half the trunk. Coatl will see if his divine criticals have... Nope, no divine critical. 2 in a row was too much. It is still attempting to crush it. Oh, crabs no longer exist. So now it's these guys. Okay. The rather large trio of algae covered skeletons will move forward to where they're now 50 feet away. They found that as they were moving, the bowstrings have like worn away through well, it's not exactly the best condition for the weapon. Okay, they will look around. Why? Now look around, grab natural objects, and throw them at Kodo.
Hey,
Well, to be fair, Kodo's not that badly hurt.
hey, David, stop hurting yourself. You're
Oh, wait. You still hexed. 1 second.
Oh no! Stop killing yourself.
Oof! I would have been down and out if I didn't do those push-ups yesterday. I've noticed he's in the gas pockets over there. I am going to go after those guys. Tibbs, your turn.
Okay. I'm
Yes.
going to
Kid is pulling himself out from under a rock.
take 2 shots at these guys.
Hey, they're now at 50
Let's see if
feet.
Yep.
So,
see if they actually hit. Because I'm leaving this up to roll 20 like a dingus.
okay, those were damages. I thought those were the hits for a second. I was like, what? Okay. Okay. Your bullets strike with fierce, radiant energy. Bursting part of the ribcage and the shoulder with the first shot. Second shot flying through, hitting the center, just completely destroying one of the 3 large skeletal beings, causing their bones to splash into the swampy water.
Woohoo!
Anything else you would like to do?
That's the best I can do at the moment. It's, murder. And I say murder that thing, and I'm effectively out of actions. So
We'll look out. Yeah, that's what you get.
say murder, murder, and murder, murder, reload.
Okay, I need 2 defense rolls from Kriv.
2 30s.
Okay. He is able to evade large swipes from a greatsword. And I need a defense roll from Kenshi. Because there's going to be a rock.
25.
Okay, once again, the rock goes sailing.
Sailing.
Kriv.
Can anyone hear me? Hello? Healer?
We kind of hear you, but you're really quiet. Okay, this time all 3.
Again?
So 29, 18, 21. To the big skeleton right in front of him.
Ah, yeah. I was just calculating the damage.
Don't forget, I can still. Once you've already used all my key points can be used to get 4 attacks instead of 3.
I've been using your key points on other stuff, trying to play them somewhat conservatively.
Ah.
I've been doing that thing where you get an extra D8 of damage every turn.
Well,
That doesn't take a key point.
Yeah, it does.
What, the ice thing?
No, not the ice thing, the other thing. It's Deft Strike. It says if you spend a key point, you get an extra die of damage on 1 attack per turn. It says, quote, when I hit a target with Kensei weapon, spend 1 key point to cause an extra damage equal to the martial arts die, 1d8. Can use this feature once per turn.
I just wasn't aware of that. So
yeah. No, that was me letting Eric know what I've been doing.
Okay. When the attacks go in, they go in strong, taking out chunks of this red bone. Enough for it to shift, but not to topple. Okay, Killian will now be in a position to aid Captain. This is not my key. Okay, there will be a large pipe being guided and held onto by the captain and Killian. As a gout of steam emerges from it, projecting several things from out of the pipe. Squid will call out, "My boat's not supposed to have guns." By the end of this, I might have to charge you a bit extra.
I'd say, are we complaining about the guns at the moment?
I've never needed them before.
Also, we're not. Must say, as far as I remember, you never. Have you ever been attacked by giant skeletons and demon crabs?
The occasional thug. There. Oh, that could be behind. Oh, low. Okay. Okay. The closer, large red skeleton gets a few cracked ribs. Kodo will cast haste on Kriv.
Okay. That's odd. Okay, I'm gonna refresh. Because that was being strange on me. No, not more tech fails. Stop it.
Roll 20 God is saying, David, you're not allowed to play. David, stop being mean to your players. David, stop beating yourself up.
There we go, that's better. Ken to the she.
Okay. Time to continue fucking up this log. Stop changing each other's numbers. Try and play this straight, damn it. Die, log. That's it. It did go through, right? Okay. 29, 34, 23 to hit for a total of 32, 36, 46 damage.
Okay, you've slashed through much of it, much of the innards of the tree, leaving only a scant bit of it left.
Okay.
If we kill the log, will we be able to move on?
Well, at this point, I've killed 2/3 of it, or will have killed 2/3 of it. So yeah, once the log is destroyed, we should be able to sail past it. Right into more skeletons, because there's skeletons on the other side of the log shooting at us too.
But once that's dealt with, okay, the Quathal tree does not get a divine critical, but it does suffer more cracks from the constraining crushing motions. Don't hit Kodo. Okay, cool. It's gonna be Kriv.
Don't forget, I do have these
Rocket
reactions.
thrown at Kriv. I need a defense roll.
Yep. So he's at plus 12. Just one.
Yes.
26.
Okay, he's able to avoid the rocks as it splooshes behind. They get even closer. Having stepped over the log impediments, algae and water dripping from them onto what remains of the logs and the beings trying to work on dismantling the logs. Okay. The skeleton, the giant red skeleton with the sword, brings its blade down at first, maybe at Kriv, but no, it was a trick all along. It is going after Das Boat.
Cool. Attack of opportunity. Sentinel.
Yes.
Is a good fortune an ally?
It's a boat we're on. I mean, I'm pretty sure a 15 misses, but if not, 22 damage.
It's interesting. It's like, could an object be considered an ally? I never really kind of thought about that.
Well, you're in charge, so GM call, I guess.
To be fair, isn't it called allied vessels?
What's up?
I have no idea. That was really muffled, Brian.
I said for the most part, aren't they called allied vessels?
Oh, he's not wrong. Okay, yeah. You said the hit was what again?
15 to hit.
15.
Yay, go Mass Effect.
15 does not penetrate the density of the bone.
I didn't think.
Oh man, it doesn't hit.
It has throw a card at it, Tristan.
God damn it. No, it doesn't hit. Man, it's almost as if someone has a spell or something that could fix that.
I guess Brian is gonna hit it.
Don't waste a card on that.
Yeah, we're not wasting.
Don't waste a card on. I'll say don't waste a card on something that can spend 5 points and make you reroll.
Not even 5. Blessing of Fate's like a level 2 spell.
Yeah, it's like a level 2, which, like, that's like 5. I think it's
Level 3 is 5. Level 2 is 3.
Oh yeah. Okay, even better. 3.
Okay, I guess he gets another hit.
Well, then just use the second one, which is 24.
Okay. That does hit.
22 damage is what you said, Tristan?
Huh?
I heard 22 damage?
24 to hit.
No,
See-
before that you said 22 damage.
No,
At
I
least
said
thought I heard
I said 24 to hit, 16 damage.
Okay. Okay, that makes more sense. I was about to say, how the hell am I getting double over 20 damage?
Well, I mean, your first attack was at 22 because of that extra D8.
Damn.
The strike cracks its knee, causing it to fold to effectively its knees, which is still pretty big, but the boat is at chest level now. The second skeleton reaches down and drags something out of the water. If it could look surprised, it would, as its initial intent was to bring up another rock. However, it has instead gotten a second tarnished blade.
They're gonna throw a big fuck off sword at Kokoto.
It's got swords. They're multiplying.
I'm gonna throw a big fuck off sword at them.
Of course, you roll that. Why wouldn't you roll that? Kyoto gets hit by a sword twice.
Like I said, Kokoto is gonna have the big fuck off sword thrown at him. All of it. Not denying my will.
Oh, wait, you know what also I forgot? The necro damage.
Kokoto, stop killing me.
I am rather impressed. Even though it's a massive amount of damage and Kodo gets knocked to the ground for it, he is still up. Giant gashes in his form. Oh.
That Hodo is still
Screw
alive.
the swamp after this. Kriv.
More of the same. Booping the giant skeleton on the nose. 29, 20, 20.
How would you like to defeat one of the skeletons?
Decapitation!
Shink. As its head rolls off, splashes into the water, shortly then followed by its body. Part of the body hitting the shore, having this odd remain partially out of the water. That took all 3 attacks to do.
Cool.
K to the toe. You will unleash Kodo will unleash a injured, admittedly, bolt of energetic dexterity. Okay. Bolt of energy. Oh, did that not do it? Oh, that did Do it. Apparently, the deck save is weak in this one.
Hmm.
Uh, 88. Causing several ribs to shatter into nothingness from the large skeleton, and parts of its form slightly distorting under the powerful magics. But it is still standing, though again its ribcage is now gone. Oh, I thought that would have done it. Killian and the captain are reloading the makeshift weapon. Would anyone like to refoot?
No, I'm good.
Same. I'm good.
I don't know if I need.
Can she?
Yep. Let's finish some logs. God damn it. I'm gonna blow a log, because fuck that. 16. Let's finish off these logs. Between me and Quetzalcoatl there.
Okay, your first attack annihilates what's remaining of the middle log.
Cool. And I'll just hop over to the final one and put the last 23 points into that.
Okay.
And then operating under the pretense that the worm there can finish it, I'm going to hop back onto the boat, which I'm guessing would be over here by Kodo.
Yeah, since this bridge area is really the top of
yeah.
that area. Okay. I'm glad you can make it.
Sorry, was otherwise occupied. Need a hand? You good?
I've been better. Those larger skeletons are being an issue. Tibbs.
Woohoo! Oh, sweet. Finally, you loaded up. This son of a bitch gotta die. I'm gonna do it again. In the off chance I crit, I'm going to cut the damage. What? Roll 20. If the Coatl can crit, so can I.
Yay!
Apparently I can't.
Okay, which one are you targeting? The red one or the green one?
Green one. With both shots.
Both shots. I see one sniper shot.
18
There's
24.
8.
Oh, duh. That's 24 is damage. Sniper shots. Both those strike.
You say they hit?
Yep. Okay, you blow off chunks of ribs and a part of the head of one of them.
Oh, wait a sec. I forgot. I have... Never mind. I can do that again. I forgot. I didn't cast a spell this go. Bonus shot.
Hits.
Oh shit, it's a crit!
And there's a critical.
Super critical.
Yes.
Okay.
I didn't know we were playing Mechton.
Too much damage. Watch it all rolls for shit. How much damage can I roll?
Enough.
Okay, the third shot hits the head of the second one, going into the opening that was created by your second shot, shattering the head, sending reverberations that shatters the second one's body, causing its arm and leg and parts to slam into the other one. Causing the now lone one to have like a broken rib cage with an arm through it, and a leg entangled in its own leg. The first one's not looking too good right now.
I'll say Tiz gonna be like, I'll say Tiz's like, shh, pull.
Okay, unfortunately these things are not super intelligent, so I have to rely on my randomizer. Damn it!
That guy just killed my friend, and he just blew off half of my body. Kodo, you son of a bitch!
But why though?
Okay.
I feel so bad for Kodo. Oh shit, I just realized how bad Kodo's hurt. Fuck. Probably should have healed him with that bonus action. I guess the best way I can heal Kodo is to kill the person who's trying to kill him.
The skeleton will reach over, grabbing a chunk of busted tree, and throw it at Kodo. Fortunately, Kodo will roll out of the way. Not today! As the chunk of the tree skirts across the deck of the ship. And it hobbles its way. Sorry, just
stop getting
that ball of yarn is.
Must say, stop getting close. You're gonna make me. You're gonna make me have to actually, take a couple of steps back to get a good shot. Actually, wait a second. I think I have that. Never mind. Yeah, you can get close. I don't take penalties when you're up in my face.
It hobbles closer and actually grabs the arm of its ally that's been shoved into its ribcage and pulls it out, fraying some of the bone as it does, and now holding it off on its side. It is now wielding a skeletal club.
Did you just pick up a piece of its friend to just beat someone over the head with it?
The piece of its friend that went into its ribcage, it pulled it out of its own ribcage and is now holding it.
It's going Cubone on her ass.
Nice. Wearing the skull of his dead friend.
Okay. Actually, I need 2 defense rolls as the large red skeleton swings its large tarnished blade at you.
30 and 21.
Okay, the 21 does hit. $33 slashing.
Okay.
Kriv.
Slashing.
Eric, if you were saying anything, I could not hear you.
I murdered the closest thing.
Yeah, we still can't hear you.
Murder.
Just swings.
Can you hear me now?
For the moment.
Yeah.
I murdered the closest thing possible.
Which is what you've been doing.
Yay.
You're continuing to attack. How do you want to take out the second red skeleton?
Take him out at the shins. Or, I guess, hips, because the shins will be underwater.
Just shoot the bullets underwater. Still works in this universe, right?
Well,
Mythbusters haven't broken that?
well, even Mythbusters, like, it worked up to a certain range, but he's not using bullets, he's using a naginata.
Is a blade?
I feel like that explodes on water, too.
That's a spear. How would that explode?
I know.
Through the bone, causing it to fall
Lower velocity
back.
bullets to actually vertically
with
find
a splash.
if one's in water.
And we
Say.
can't hear you again.
Healer?
There we go, kind of. You're really quiet.
Well, I can't help you with that. But what I was saying is that lower velocity bullets actually will go through water. Even Mythbusters has shown that.
Yeah.
It's just the high velocity modern ammunition, for the most part, doesn't work very well with water.
Kodo will haste Kenshi.
Haste is a concentration spell.
It
You
is.
are right. I will improve haste Kenshi then.
Yeah, it really is. It's weird. It's a concentration spell that lasts for a minute, and it leaves you with like a round or two of just complete you're fucked in terms of lethargy. It's on my sheet if you want to look, Tristan.
No, I'm good.
I'm not certain that it is, in fact.
Because at this point, both Kenshi and Kriv are effectively hasted.
Okay, the makeshift cannon is utilized once more, fracturing the off arm of the algae strewn giant skeleton. Can she? This algae covered skeleton looming over the boat with its skeletal club in its good arm.
Oh, Kodo's alive. Awesome.
Yep, because Kodo has more HP.
Hey, guess what, bub? You're alive. That means Eido works on you.
Make skeleton noises. You're alive, make skeleton noises. You know what I mean.
Not that I rolled great, but I rolled good enough that the D12 might make up the difference. Oh, yeah.
What does it really make up the difference?
You just streak by him.
No, wait, I'm sorry. It's the green thing that we're fighting now, isn't it?
Yep.
So I'll just stand on top of the rock so I can hit it.
Okay, how do you wish to end the skeleton?
I duel. That's what I do. That was it. That thing you were talking about, like the 7-strike Eido.
Yeah.
Like cranes, they duel. That's what they do.
With the seven strike, it shatters into pieces. Well, it gets sliced into pieces, flying into the water. Coatl is able to finish crushing the rest of it because we are in combat. I no longer have a need to continue rolling that out. However, if you insist.
Not particularly. I assume it is competent enough to crush it.
Okay, it has done it over the next two.
It shouldn't take it 2 turns. The thing had like no hit points left.
That's 28. Get past its AC, please. There we go. Now it's gone. There. The creature will fly over, somewhat spooking Squint and Killian. I have completed the divine destruction of the tree.
Ah, thank you so much. Mase, you have been an amazing. Mase, you have been amazing in your task, and my mission is that much easier, far more capable of doing because of your great deeds. I'll say, Bahamut be praised. Bahamut be praised. I shall never forget what you have done for me. I will be sure in my next prayer that I ask for a blessing specifically upon thee.
Much appreciated. Your faith continue to be strong, and that your path be protected by the guiding force of Bahamut.
Will do. Three more levels, and he won't have a choice but to listen to me.
If I'm correctly, you can actually keep the spell up for a bit, or are you dismissing it now, or keeping it around?
Let me see. That's actually a good question. Let me look at it because I don't even know if it actually dismisses. Casting time 1 minute. Yeah, concentration up to an hour. Yeah, I can choose to drop it. Roll initiative for the Celestial, which has its own turns. It obeys any verbal commands that you issue to it as long as it doesn't violate its alignment. If you don't issue any commands to the Celestial, it defends itself from hostile creatures but otherwise takes no action. The GM has the Celestial statistics. Okay, cool. I would ask it to do something since I've already spent magic to bring him here. Would you do me a great favor?
What is it that you wish of me?
This gentleman right here, I'll point to Kodo. He has been seriously wounded in the fight with the undead. He has a really bad habit where every fight that we get into, people target him with arrows and rocks.
I cannot shield this one from the projectiles that seek him. So, but I can restore a portion of his health to him.
That would be incredibly beneficial. Thank you so much.
Kodo gains 26 hit points. Because, well, this thing may be a Celestial. It is CR4. It will continue healing. And it will heal once more again. There we go. He's just above half now. Could all get up. Thank you, I appreciate it. The captain will...
Holy shit. Actually rolled pretty good.
Captain will look from the top deck. Okay, what is that?
And I'll say, Tibbs will kind of look at it. It's like, I must say, it is called a coatl. I'm unsure as to. I'll say, I apologize. I do not know if this one actually. I'm not sure if this being actually has a name.
Well,
I'll
Quaddle
say,
did not
but
pay for passage
it
on
is
my
a
boat.
it's a celestial creature. It will be leaving us soon. I asked for its help in removing the tree branch if you weren't paying attention to what it was doing.
I was busy trying to make a makeshift weapon to defend my boat with.
I was busy making an
Ah.
anti-born cannon.
Speaking of killing, can you put this pipe back? Yes, sir. No. It did help with the obstruction. I'll give it... That's at least a couple of hours. Aw.
Do I exist?
You do, and you're technically not that hurt. Actually, everyone's kind of
I was like, everyone took
decently.
damage.
Sweet. You know what? I'm gonna put something to good use that I haven't done yet.
Medkit?
For your reveal.
My will is not strong enough.
How bad are people hurt?
Kenshi's down 30.
What am I down by?
Kriv is down 60.
By the way, the picture of the cat, that's the cat I would have taken.
Still can't hear you.
The cat that you have a picture of, he would be the one I would have taken back with me to my apartment if my apartment complex I did manage to get didn't allow pets.
Oh, you mean? Oh, wait. You found a cat that looks like Kenshi.
Yes.
That looks nothing like Kenshi, thank you.
Oh, isn't that his, like, tiny cat
Oh
form?
yeah, that would be his Yoroichi form.
Exactly.
Wait, is there another picture somewhere?
Well, you've seen him turn into a small black cat because he has a magic item that lets him do that.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one.
In Skype, there's an image.
Oh, okay, that's what I was wondering. I was like, wait, what? So okay. Let's see.
You hear it?
Ah, okay.
You hear the cat assaulting the phone with purrs?
Not really. What I say? That is a cute cat.
He's a bit bigger. She's a tiny thing. Edie Bobby here is a bit of a big boy.
Okay, I just had to... Okay. Alrighty then. Just check a few things out here. Okay, let me clean up this area for you. Since the boat will need to, yeah, over here. Okay, the Good Fortune has taken some damage, as you can probably see by its HP bar.
Yep. Question is, can they repair it on the go? Do we have to pull over?
It is not damaged enough to take in water. It's not taking water. The youngster that's below decks is kind of frantically trying to repair things. But Captain Squint will be saying, I would prefer to have some repairs. However, she hasn't taken on isn't taking on any water at the moment, and I am under the impression that you'd rather get wherever this hidden place is on the map sooner rather than later.
That would be the hope, but you know, if you, obviously, we are deferring to your concern about your ship, though you usually have a stopping indicator for these repairs you can make in the dark.
I will help with a mending spell.
I have a feeling this would be beyond mending.
Oh, for the small stuff.
Alright, well, let's do what we can during, make whatever progress we can during the day. If you can make any repairs while in motion, let's do it. And definitely make repairs at night.
Okay.
Or at least as the passenger, that's our preference. Obviously. Again, we're deferring to you as captain, obviously.
As I said, I could push on.
Okay. We appreciate it.
Okay. Time passes, and as the cusp of as the darkness is falling over the land, those with dark vision, which I think is pretty much everyone,
I believe so, yeah.
will see something clear that it was obscured in the shadows. As the waterway widens into a larger pond, Judging by your much keener vision, roughly 120 feet across in its longest dimension, on the northern end of this more widened body of water is the wreck of a small steam craft. Its stern is totally submerged, and the bow points upwards at a steep angle. An iridescent oil slick surrounds the wreck, lying about 10 feet from this widened area's shore.
That seems unusual.
Killian will speak up. What was that?
You know, point out the wreck.
I see something in the shadow. I kind of thought it was a large rock.
No, it's a boat. Kodo, can you put some dancing lights or something over there, you know, so we can illuminate it without blowing up the swamp?
Hey, Kyoto will cause some lights to appear. Oh, I see what you're talking about now. The captain will look out from the top deck of the breach area. Well, if there's no survivors, it looks like there's some parts we could use over there.
Your call, sir.
Well, as passengers, I wouldn't ask you to go into a dangerous situation.
Well, our services are available if you feel you need them.
Well, if you're volunteering, our crew should really stay here to finish mending the ship.
Could you maybe send one crew member who knows what the hell to look for, since we're not exactly mariners?
I'm just the person. Killian, can you get His Highness, please? Killian will go to the lower area of the deck. And bring out this guy.
Oh!
Hello, Potter. Or 10? Gonna go with 10. Professor X, X-Man, X-Factor.
X-Men, X-Men.
Hello?
Alright. We'll keep an eye on him.
Son, are you aware? I must say, son, are you aware that someone has drawn an X on your forehead? Yep. I do not know if you were asleep or not.
He'll reach up to his forehead. Oh. I much prefer Y's. Could it be a Y on my forehead?
Tibbs will look and he's like, oh, a face like that, I can't break his heart. Yes, son. Yes, it is a Y.
Yay!
Yay.
I like Y's.
No one hand him a mirror. So what makes you so special, young man?
I'm good at doing things. Gillian will speak up. He's good at stowing away on the ship. A lot. That too. Killian will speak it up. Yeah, not entirely sure where he's from, but he's been around enough.
As long as he has the expertise we need.
He holds up a greasy wrench.
Good enough for me.
He's like, he knows how to hold a wrench. Must be the best.
One of those guys just kicks the engine until it works.
I mean, to be fair, that's worked more times than I can count.
Captain Swin will move with good fortune closer to what's now been identified as a wrecked ship.
Yay, with more terrible things inside of it. Hey, let's go repair our ship at that wrecked pirate ship or whatever over there. Sounds great. Totally now haunted.
Well, since you've gotten close, now that you've mentioned it, for those with, well, actually it's illuminated now. But I guess your dark vision would be able to illuminate, so let you perceive some of the murkiness below the water. For those looking with dark vision, you are able to see that that about a foot below the waterline, at this other ship's stern, there is a fairly clean-edged hole that is indicative of a external breach.
Well, that's interesting.
Though it's not as jagged as one would expect. It's more like it was like neatly punched in from the outside. Since the ship is illuminated, oh, right, I had to refresh, so that is gone. Okay. Kodo and not Kodo, actually, yeah, Kodo, Tibbs, and Kinchi. You will notice it looks like a tatter from inside the ship. It looks like it looks like a piece of damaged clothing that's hung up on maybe a nail or just some other extruded damaged piece of the boat. It is a bit too far away to actually identify detail from this distance, so you'd have to get on board the other ship.
Yeah, pop on over then. Use gravity leap, get over there, tie her off, or whatever you're supposed to do when you're...
Well, I mean, the other ship is... it's pretty broken, so it's essentially not moving.
Well, yeah, I just, I meant tie us off so we don't... our little rowboat or whatever doesn't drift away from while we're on board.
Gotcha. Well, his paddle boat here doesn't have any.
Oh, I wasn't sure if we were taking a paddle boat or something smaller. Okay.
Yeah, the captain of the paddle boat up close.
Works for me.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. You're currently on the deck of the ship. The upper deck will have the bridge area, and the lower deck will have the engine room and stuff like that. It's of a similar design in terms of layout of the Good Fortune.
Alright, kids, stay behind us just in case.
Woohoo.
Sure.
Cautiously edging my way down below decks.
Okay. Because y'all's passive perceptions are so nice, as you are heading towards the stairwell, you're noticing on the wooden walls and decking that there are claw marks on the surfaces.
I got a thing for this.
Oh.
I can roll investigation. No stuff.
Oh.
And I don't know, but if it's Fey Fiends or Undead, I get advantage on the intelligence checks to identify and know stuff.
Okay. In this case, you do not get Fey Fiends or Undead. You do not get advantage.
Okay. Well, I can still roll an investigation, because it says either investigation can be used to identify claw marks. Right, the example they're using is, identifying claw marks on a body, but...
Well, this is the body of a ship.
Yeah. Fortunately, I only rolled a 4, and I don't feel this is... given the time, I'll use a luck point. It's late, so we're probably not going to do a lot. Yeah, well, fuck, guess we're stuck with 4.
13, okay. It came from a humanoid creature versus that of some sort of quadruped or sea monster.
That's something, I guess.
As you descend the stairwell to the engine area, you'll notice. Considering you're descending into an area that has no light, I know you guys have dark vision. Are you actually bringing any light with you?
I know the kid doesn't have light, but so I will ignite my sword as a light source.
Okay. With the
assuming we've been given the go-ahead to not explode.
Yeah.
I mean, I figure with yokai senses we smell swamp gas, but
yeah. With the illumination, you're able to see on the stairs and some of the piping actually. At first, because of your dark vision, for those with dark vision, it looks like it very much could have been like oil or some other stuff, but since you have it illuminated and you're able to now discern color, it looks like blood stains on the stairs and piping. It's not like Freddy Krueger, let me drag you down the stairs kind of thing. It's more like like if you got stabbed or cut and you were moving to a different location. Okay.
Well, whatever happened here, it wasn't friendly, but we kind of assumed that already.
Okay, you guys will go down to the engine area. His Highness will start looking through the parts.
And since I didn't get an advantage, character can probably safely presume that it doesn't look like one of the creatures Kalina's been playing with.
While His Highness is looking at the engines for parts and repair supplies, Tibbs, Kenshi, is there anything that you're wanting to do?
I'm going to take a moment to survey the rest of the ship while I can.
Okay.
See if I can get any other signs of who, what, where.
Okay. If you can make me a perception roll for like general spotting nature kind of stuff.
Perception. Persuasion.
Yeah, perception.
I didn't think my perception was that low. What the fuck?
Tibbs, is there anything that you are wanting to do? If you're saying something, I cannot hear you. Anything nice?
Brian?
Hmm?
We're poking around the ship. Is there anything you want to do while the kid's pulling out parts?
Let's see. Is there anything to look around this ship for? Let's see, they're poking around the ship doing that. I will. I guess besides heal you guys back up.
Well, you in theory did that, didn't you? Yeah, you didn't roll. I don't see the.
No, I don't roll. I don't roll anymore. I just do it. I'm at the point where you guys just get. I'm at the point where you guys just get maximum heals.
Which is.
For this, 45.
Nice.
Plus 45. Close enough.
There you go. Subtract that from my mana. Okay, cool. Now, let's see. Ship's fucked up. Ship's fucked up and broken. Is there anything else that really needs to be done besides the ship needing to be fixed? I guess besides
Well, I was poking around to see if I could help figure out what happened to this ship.
Yeah. Okay. I guess a search roll, maybe?
Okay. You can make a perception roll if you'd like.
Okay. I must say, see if there's any Scooby-Doo shit going on here.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. And you know what?
Old man captain.
Gonna leave this to roll 20 against my better judgment. So you said perception?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
That is a roll.
That is exactly.
Okay. Well,
I had a chance. That chance was like, fuck you.
while you are exploring around Tibbs, you find it a bit easier to climb things that others can't, like the bow of the ship, which is quite at an upward slant at the moment. But you are able to ultimately make it to the upper deck. You will find that there is a fastened down locked chest. This chest looks like it is a rather expensive chest. It is made out of excuse me, treated wood. It looks like that if it were thrown overboard, it would actually have a unusual amount of buoyancy. But it is also steel banded. The edges of these steel bands look like they are coated in platinum. There is also a there is also a lock on this chest. It is not a padlock, it is a lock built in to the chest, which is generally requires some expensive work versus just getting a padlock.
So somebody had money.
All right. Now, so I believe this is lock picking.
This would be thieves' tools, yeah.
These tools, and I do not believe I have those.
Kenshi's proficient in thieves' tools.
Tinkerer's tools.
There's something that you notice at about the same time in a different location.
Okay.
I'm just kind of wanting to.
I'm just, for party, because we've done this enough. I think I've picked locks before, so I'm just reminding other players that, I do know how to do that since Sarah is no longer with us.
Tim, if you'd like, you can try to pick the lock, or you can try something else. While you're making that decision, Kenshi, you will find on the tilted part of the deck it's actually near the tattered cloth that you saw initially hanging. A cleanly severed green clawed hand.
Huh. Can I identify the hand? Species or whatever.
A nature or investigation roll. A nature would be a more appropriate skill.
Alright.
But you don't have to use it. You can also use investigation.
Oh, alright.
Okay. It looks very similar to that of a lizard folk hand, though the scaling on the hand is different than what you would expect from that of a lizard folk scales.
Different in what way?
It's the scaling is kind of harder and more pronounced.
I don't know what that means.
I thought you were leading into something.
That's what I mean. That's the character wondering, like, what the fuck does that mean?
I thought you said I heard I know what that means.
No, I said I wonder what that means.
Okay, yeah, that makes more sense.
Dragonborn, maybe? No. I presume that roll would be probably enough to tell the difference between Dragonborn and
you'd be able to identify the scaling of a Dragonborn.
I work with one for crying out loud.
It does look like that under the claws are indications that that the hand had been used to, presumably when it was still attached to the person, had been used to attack
Something.
Something that had flesh versus scales.
Mm.
You do see bits of metal which could be indications of maybe a fine chain linking.
Interesting. So some kind of armored, well-equipped lizard folk.
Just to clarify that this is something that Kenshi would realize. The hand was used to attack something that had
chainmail. Yeah.
That had some form of chain.
Okay, so they were fighting something that was well-equipped, probably the crew of this boat.
As for the hand, there is no indication that that there was any, like, if there was any kind of forearm armor, it didn't go up to where the sever point was.
Okay.
If you'd like to try to deduce some extra information concerning this severed hand, you can make an investigation roll if you like.
I would, and I would like to couple it with that grim psychometry ability I picked up last level.
Oh, that sounds really familiar. I think
When making an intelligence history check for information about a darker past surrounding an object you are touching or a location you are present in, you have advantage on the roll. Information leans towards sinister influences of the past, sometimes conveying visions.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay.
I'm reading the blood. Oh, probably not on that roll. Oh shit.
Oh, that's pretty good.
I rolled a 6 on the d20.
Okay, this is aside from your grim psychometry. Looking at it, whatever severed it, like I mentioned, how initially it looked clean. It was a very precise slice that severed.
So bladed weapon, very skilled user, very well maintained weapon.
That severed the that severed the hand. Given the scaling on the hand, this wouldn't have been your run-of-the-mill soldier type of person. And you don't see any indications of people of impressions on the deck or anything that would imply the use of what was the term? Not the warjacks, because the warjacks are the larger things.
Warjacks are the mechanized units. Right. Steamjacks are the robot, normal ones, and then you have the powered armor.
Yeah. There's nothing indicative in the area of powered armor, which would allow for certainly the strength to cut through what you have seen. So this was a being of, as you surmised a moment ago, just incredible skill. You're looking at trying to think what else can I do with that. Looking at possibly even on the order, given the cut, possibly even a magically edged or honed weapon.
Okay then.
Either that, or they were just able to move with lightning speed.
Well, that further confirms my suspicion that the psychometry may even further confirm.
Okay. So object and sinister,
yeah,
leaning towards sinister stuff. Now, would it include things that, for instance, like from the way the spell is, would it
Well, it's not
cover
a spell; it's a class ability.
oh,
but
class ability? Would it cover things like um, the clear battle that was done here, or just the owner of the hand?
I don't.
Okay.
I literally read you the entire description as it's printed.
Okay. Oh, I will need to pull a U. One moment.
So yeah, unfortunately, it's going to require you to make a call.
Uh, cool. I appreciate that actually. So I can. I can do that. I just found a good reference point for it. You see how it's like much harder kind of scaling? Okay. Da, 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 da. Because you're using this ability on, I'm kind of having to
Yeah.
read.
I'm doing the same thing to me you did to you. Or, yeah, they're. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're freaking peering to the past shit.
Okay. 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 You. You will see that. There you go. Okay. You will see that when you're focusing using your ability to read the blood on this hand, a a small village in the area that you're seeing here looks like the foliage and everything makes it look like it's part of the bayou. Very similar plant life to what you've recently been seeing as you've gone further in. You recognize from this from this vision. There are other creatures around that look similar to the kind of scaling that you have in your hand. One moment, let me actually get you a good look see of it. Yeah, okay.
Well, that looks friendly. Looks like some kind of massive alligator beastie.
Yeah, sure. I mean, it's like not lizard folk scale, but something similar.
Mm-hmm.
Did you pull up a picture or did
Put
it?
it in Skype.
Yeah, I can
Oh,
put
is
it in.
No, that's cool. I got it.
It looks like there was a patrol of some kind that this being was on. Chasing something down when there was suddenly fire that's blocking the path.
Ah. Okay, so Godzilla's broker smaller cousin. I love that spear. That spear is life.
Gonna get you.
Actually, no, not. I don't even know. Is that a spear, an axe? I don't even know what the hell to call it.
It kind of looks like a pole axe. It's like I can see it cutting you, but also it wants to stab you.
We don't do stabbing here.
You hear sounds that comprise a language. What languages are you with?
Not many. That's what I'm saying. Common and Yoken.
Okay. You do not recognize this language. So. It sounds similar to has Criff ever spoken in Draconic?
I believe so.
It sounds very similar to how you've heard Cribb speak a couple times.
Okay.
But from what you are hearing, given the differences, you're guessing it's probably a different dialect.
Makes sense.
There's some conversation between what you can tell in this vision is 5 of them. They split. Three going around. Sorry, 2 going around. 3 rushing through the fire. You see in the distance a flapping of fabric, which looks very similar to the fabric that is hung on a piece of debris and kind of flapping in the wind. It's compared to them anyway, smaller humanoid. Looks like they have some sort of. Well, you recognize what it is. It looks like a primitive scroll case. Tucked under the arm. It looks like it's been made out of local resources versus, say, versus say something that was bought from Corvus. The robe appears to be covering some form of armor as you occasionally see glints of reflection. So there's a continued chase for several minutes until I say you, the person in the vision, group in the vision, gets closer to this rather speedy individual, which apparently has grouped up with two more of its people, though they have stopped short of a bank that goes into the bayou, as one would expect. There is a surge of premature victory as the two that went around the fire have somehow made their way in front of this now three-person intruding group. So effectively, this group flanked. When suddenly one of the cloaked, fabric-covered beings, one which is not holding the scroll case, suddenly is no longer where they were standing, and in front of your two comrades that have made their way ahead of them. A followed through slash that you did not even see the person even make, just the endpoint where it's clear they followed through with the motion, causing the they're not exactly lizard folk. I'm going to say lizard folk for lack of a better term. Just kind of falls from the injury. A battle ensues as this group continues towards the shore, where there is some form of seafaring vessel. Fortunately, more of your allied patrols have reached the have joined you, and you, along with them, make a charge towards this trio. One of which is holding the scroll case, as they have pretty much single-handedly dispatched the people that were a part of the flanking maneuver. They leap from the shore to the boat through means that you don't necessarily understand. Though, I mean, Kenshi would. The person in the vision doesn't.
Yeah.
You're figuring like maybe a jump spell. And so these lizard-like beings go into the water as the ship begins to speed off. The person whom this hand belonged to, along with a few quite frankly more powerful than this person's allies, get onto the boat. And it looks like a battle begins to commence on board the boat.
I see who the battle's with.
yes, this is kind of Inception-y, but given that you are kind of reading blood for vision, could I get a perception roll? Okay. So just having to check some right quick. You roll really high. Okay.
If I can't, that's fine too. I was.
Okay. I have a feeling this requires me to know actually maybe a little bit more than okay.
I'm just trying to figure out if if they fought Kalina, basically,
Oh,
or if this was just a random ship.
I can say this. Okay. It is definitely not Kalina's forces.
Okay, that's all I was looking for, really.
You can tell that the armors that are in use are rather expensive. We're talking about you're either a part of you're either a part of a military or you're like well-off adventurers. In terms of like the grade being used, the amount of training that you're observing, excuse me, are things like, for instance, Misty Step, martial casting. Things of that nature. And it looks like they were really only being pushed back, not due to the skill of the skilled beings, but just due to their ability to take punishment and keep on going. I believe it was a 28. It was a 25. I should really get that. You do notice that the entirety of the crew of this boat looks like that they were all trained at the at like the same place. So you're not dealing with a with like a mercenary group that may have come from different places. They were all clearly trained in the same basic style, but maybe took different specialty paths. So definitely something militaristic.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there we go. I know it's a bit late, but do we want to finish up with Tibbs in the chest right quick, or do we want to leave that for next time?
I can do. So what time is it?
They're coming up on 1:30.
Yeah, I will. I do have work at 6 a.m. So I will save that.
Cool. Sounds good.
I'll say, waiting for this thing to turn out to be a mimic. Or something about this is a mimic.
Hmm.
We've had a significant lack of those. I'm waiting for that. I'm waiting for that moment where you or David basically pulls that up. It's like, it's a room filled with gold. It was like, wow, a room full of gold. Yes, maybe you should go pick it up.
Well, there's things, they're like scarabs that look like gold coins.
There's a part of me that was thinking, that was like, oh man, you know, it'd be so cool if it was just like a land of mimics where everything just looks like an abandoned city. There's just nothing but just like furniture, couches.
That sounds both funny and horrifying.
I don't remember. I can't remember. I think it was Tasha's Cauldron of Everything introduced the idea of a city mimic.
That seems unnecessary. Awesome, but unnecessary. I like the idea of just like a town that's just completely empty and no one's there. And you just go there. It just kind of looks like one of those towns that people just kind of bailed on. Like, oh man, this saloon.
Have that wind come through, so you have that like flapping window noise.
Yeah, even the tumbleweed is a mimic.
You take your long rest in the abandoned inn, and you wake up at half health. Wait, what? Shouldn't I have gained full health? Yes.
Dad needed a snack.
Because the bed is also a mimic. I didn't wake from the damage. It was suckling on you all night.
Nibble, 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 nibble. Oh boy. All right. I will admit, was not expecting giant skeletons while we were, in a boat going down a river, which implies that either this tree thing was a trap set for us, or it's just a trap that was set for people and they happened to get caught.
Things to ponder.
There you go. Well, thank you. Sorry about all the technical issues we all seem to have today. Nothing seems to want to do anything properly.
No one was safe from them.
I thought it was just me. I was like, okay, well, apparently I just went blank, and then Tristan's like, yeah, my computer froze. Maybe? I don't know. I'm like, my computer was telling me that it wanted to do an update for Windows, and I don't know if it refused to work until I did the update. I even reset the computer, but I skipped the update, and it was like, no, do the update, or we're not giving you your wireless internet back. I'll say because it wouldn't let me actually. I'll say the wireless card refused to work. So.
Yeah, it's like you had your connection issues. Tris had his computer freeze up. I had to refresh a couple times. Something does not want the Witchfire trilogy to continue. Is this mission cursed?
I'm gonna go with yes. Don't worry, even if you die, if you want to wait a day, I can do true resurrection.
Woo!
Unless you're one of those, I'm dead and I'm happy being dead, and I'm like, fuck.
Okay, I'm just gonna share this image because. What's up with that cat, though? Who's DMing? The cat's DMing? Oh, they're really like Adventures as add-ons now. Hmm. Oh, and you have a good night, since you mentioned you had work in the morning.
Oh, okay. Yeah, unfortunately. Weekend to work, which basically means going to work and, fuck around for 6 hours.
Oh.
If I'm lucky, I can spend an hour